to do, so I'm going to ask you to do it by yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Pleasure.
What about now? Can you see my
Not
presentation?
yet.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. No, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you like that I share my screen?
What about now? I think it's shared, right?
Not yet.
Okay, let's wait for it.
For me, I can read it's shared. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, just 1 second. I'm gonna repeat just for a while. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can wait because network issues.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you can start, Miss Nouha, you can start sharing your own. Maybe because here I have a slight problem, so that's why I cannot.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to share my presentation, which is our presentation, and of course you can present yourself, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, welcome everybody. So, me, Mrs. Nouha Dammak, English language teacher here in Tunis, in the capital, and Mrs. Hana Belkahia, we are going to be your trainers for this training sessions, and Mrs. Hana is going to start. We are pleased to have you with us today. Mrs. Hana, the floor is yours. Mrs. Hana?
Okay. Actually, I'm not seeing your presentation.
Oh. It's okay, you have it. You have your presentation.
Just a second, okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave and go back. This is the only solution I can
Okay.
have.
It's okay, never mind. Okay, I'm going to start with them and then you're going to finish, okay?
Okay. This is the best solution we can have.
Yes.
Okay.
We know the network issues. Yes. Okay, so dear all, so welcome everyone for this training sessions, linguistic training. It's for the primary English language teachers, primary teachers, and here we are going to do some maybe refreshment course. It's not something that initial course or something very hard to do. So we are going to do some refresher course for you, me, and my colleagues. So our objectives are to tweak the pronunciation or to improve our pronunciation, to practice some speaking, and to identify some useful Web2 tools that we can use in these two sides or two skills, which are speaking and listening. So let's start with introducing ourselves or getting to know each others. Okay, so what do you do to introduce yourselves or to introduce someone else? Here I asked you a question. You can unmute your mics and you can answer.
Hello, Nouha.
Hello.
I'm Abir
Abir.
from Kif.
Nice to meet you, Abir.
Nice to meet you too.
So
I'm a primary teacher school. I teach 6th grade for 2 hours a week. And I need your help to improve my level.
That's so great. So we are here all to learn from each others. So you can improve your speaking skills and your pronunciation skills. So how do we introduce ourselves? You just do it.
Present our noun.
What do you say?
I'm Abir. Hello, I'm Abir.
Hello, I'm Abir. Yes.
Or hello, my name is Abir.
My name is Abir. That's great. What about others? What else? Abir, would you want to say something else?
We present our profession or our certificate.
Specialty. That's great. Yes. Thank you, Abir. So what about the others?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, welcome. I am so happy to be with you. My name is bin Nasser Fatma. I am.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. I am from Bizert. I teach in primary school.
Where?
Tishga, Mater Tishga.
Mater.
Mater Tishga, yes, especially in Tishga. I teach 5. What can I say? 5. I teach
5th grade.
History and geography and maths and science. Je sais pas.
Science or biology.
Science.
Mrs. Hana, I see that you are here. Would you like to proceed with us?
Well, she wanted to mention the grades she's teaching. She's actually teaching the 5th grade. I'm trying to be helpful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you see my presentation, Mrs. Hana?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess you can, or you want to take the presentation from the end, or what do you suggest?
As you like.
Mrs. Hana, what do you suggest? Hello? Okay, Mrs. Fatma.
Yes, you carry on, and then I move to the second part. Okay.
Okay, that's great. Mrs. Fatma, sorry to interrupt you. Okay, so you teach 5th grade with science, biology, mathematics, and you wanted to say biology or scientific subjects. Okay, that's great. Let's see and discover other expressions that we can use to introduce ourselves to others. So first, we have the name. My name is, or I'm, like Mrs. Abir said. Or you can say, please call me, or you can call me. It's used especially with foreign or other names like Muhammad Ali, for example. They can say, you can call me Dali. You see what I mean? Okay, so this is for the name. For the country or city, like Mrs. Fatma said, she teaches in Mater or in a place in Mater. So here we can say I'm from, or I come from, and maybe also we can say I live in, or I've lived most of my life in. Okay, I still live in that place, and I can mention that I've lived most of my life there, or for 2 years, or a specific time. Okay, the age. For example, I can say I'm 40 years old, or I'm in my early or later 40s, or you see. And I'm about your age. You know, especially as women, we tend not to say our ages, so we can say this: I'm about your age. Okay, so I'm 20, I'm about your age. Okay, and the marital status or the family, you can say that, for example, you are married or single or betrothed, here engaged. Okay, this is the meaning of engaged. Widow or widowed, or divorced, or any other thing. So, or I've got, and 2 children, for example, or siblings. Here with siblings, we are talking about brothers and sisters. So if you don't understand anything, something, please just unmute your mics and tell me, okay?
Okay, perfect, yes.
Okay.
So the profession or the job, tenured, that means that you have you are no longer trainee, you are a tenured teacher, for example, now. So here you are tenured in your place. Substitute, you are replacing someone, or would be. So, for example, next year you are going to be a teacher at a primary school, at, for example, I don't know, at a Tinja primary school, or wherever, okay? And I've been working for 2 years now, or we can say any other period, okay? And then we can talk about the hobbies. My hobbies are, or I love writing, I love reading, etc. Or I'm keen on cycling or cooking. You know that, or I know that we all love cooking. Not all of us. I don't like cooking. So you see here, so here are some expressions that you can use, and I'd like now to go back to you so that we can use most of them. So they are in front of you. Any volunteer to start? Before that, do you have any question for us?
Nouha, I think everything is clear. Shall I give you the names of participants so that they get involved into the session?
Yeah, I can see them. I can see
Oh,
that
perfect.
Fatma is raising her hand.
Good.
Thank you, Hana.
Good.
So, Mrs. Fatma, can you start, please?
Nouha,
Yes.
can I start?
Yes, Mrs.
Abdi.
Abdi.
My name is Abir, and you can call me Biba.
Oh, nice to meet you, Biba.
Nice to meet you too. I'm from Belkahia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 35 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm single,
Mm-hmm.
and I work as a teacher in a primary school.
Mm-hmm.
At a primary school in Kif.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working for 5 years now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm keen on cycling and swimming, and I love cooking also.
Great. So nice to meet you, Abir.
Nice to meet
Yes,
you too.
and you did well. Thank you. Fatma, would you please unmute your mic so that you can speak? Because I see that you are raising your hand.
Okay. My name is Fatma bin Nasser.
Mm-hmm.
I am married. I come from Bezert.
Mm-hmm.
I teach in Mater.
Mm-hmm.
What I am 37 years old.
37.
My
Very good.
hobby is theater, and I like cooking. I like reading everything with it has a relation with the droit.
Yes, low.
Law. Sorry.
Low.
Law. Sorry.
Very good. Very good. You're doing well. Okay, the other.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, Sameher.
Yes, my name is Samir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Sus.
Mm-hmm.
I
Nice to
am
meet you.
22 years. Nice to meet you too. Thank you. I am 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm single.
Yeah.
I've been working for 1 year now.
1 year.
And yeah, 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And I love reading.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
That's all. Okay, great. Mm-hmm. Any other volunteer?
Hello,
Hello.
my
Okay,
name is
so
Shaima.
it's mentioned that you are a known user, so you are going to introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Shaima. I am
Shayma.
from yes, I am from Kirwan. I
Mm-hmm.
am 20 years old. I am
Mm-hmm.
single. I am student. I study education in Mehdiya,
Mm-hmm.
and I love drawing. That's
You
all.
love drawing. Okay, so you are not practicing teaching right now. You are just studying.
Sorry, I don't hear you.
So you are a student right now.
Yes,
So that's nice. Nice to meet you. Yes, I
thank you.
encourage
I
you.
want to improve my communication in English. That's why,
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good.
because I
Welcome, welcome with us. Okay, and Melek, you want to say something to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everyone.
Hello.
My name is Malek. I
Mm-hmm.
am married. I have got 2 children. I'm from Tunisia and I live in Bardo. I am teaching English since 12 years old. And nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you, Melek. Yeah, I'm pleased to hear your voices. You're
Thank
doing
you,
well.
Miss. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, my colleague. Shall I address to Mrs. Hayat bin Ahmed? Are you here? Mrs. Hayat?
I'm here. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Hayat Ben Ahmed. I'm come from Tunisia. I'm 42 years old. I'm married. I have got 2 children. I'm a teacher in primary school. My hobbies are cooking, swimming, and reading story.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
That's great. Okay, Yasmin. Yasmin bin Haj. Are you here? No, you're not. Okay, any other volunteer? The final, the last volunteer, so that we can move. Okay, Marisa or something like that. Sorry if I pronounce the name wrongly. Or Marisa, are you here?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm from Tunis. I'm 30 years old. I'm married. I've got one child.
I think her voice is not clear.
Yes, I'm sorry, but the voice is not clear. I'm so sorry. So sorry for that. Okay, I'm sorry. So we're going to move on right now. Yasmin wants to talk. Yes? Yes, Yasmin? Would you like to introduce yourself? Okay, because I see that you have raised your hand, so maybe you want to talk? Maybe not. Okay, so after introducing ourselves and after saying and knowing each other's, I invite you, I'm going to invite you to remember when you meet your friends or sometimes some colleagues that you don't know, or this is the first time that you meet them. How do you start your conversation? With this word, can you read it?
I think Nasser Fatma raised her hand. She's ready, I think, to answer.
Yes. Yes, Fatma? So actually, when we start a conversation, we start by greeting the persons that are involved in this conversation or in this dialogue. So how can we greet people? What are the words that we use or expressions that we use to greet?
We can say hello, hi.
Happy to
Hello,
meet you.
hi. How are you doing? What else?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Maybe, yes,
I
after
am so happy to
introducing.
meet you.
Yes, very good. So, hello, how are you? And the answer is going to be, I'm fine, good. How are you? Okay, so just imagine the conversation. Hi or hello, how are you? I'm fine or I'm good. How
I'm
are
okay.
you? Okay, so, and there is a little or a small, just this one. I'd like.
Unit 1, greetings. Item 1, hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Okay, so what do you think about it? Hi, how are you? Fine, how are you? So you see the intonation here, it's not the same. It's not like the first how are you and the second how are you. Okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to the expressions that we can use here. So we can ask, how is it going? And the answer is going to be not bad. How are things? What we can say? Nothing new. How about you? Hey, what's up? I'm not okay. It's been a terrible day, or it's been a terrible week. Okay? So be careful of the intonation of your voice. Hi, long time no see. Howdy. Okay, this is a spoken English. Hi, good to see you again. I'm okay. How have you been? Okay, so this is the short form. How have you been? So how have you been? And here we are using the short form. Okay. And how are you keeping, Sarah? It's British English. Oh, pretty well, thanks. Okay, would you like to read them as a dialogue? I need 2 volunteers here. 2 volunteers.
Yes, Nouha.
Fatma and
Abir.
Abir. Okay, would you please?
Yes.
Can you read
Yes.
them?
Okay. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm good. How are you?
Yes, next.
How is it going?
Not bad.
Yes, very good.
How are things?
Yes.
Nothing new. How about you?
How are things?
How are things?
Nothing new. How about you?
Hey, what's up?
I'm not okay. It's been a terrible day.
Hey, a long time no. Sorry. Hey, long time no
Hi,
see.
hi, hello, hi.
Hi, long
Good.
time no see. Howdy.
Hi, good to see you again. I'm okay. How have you been?
How have you been? How have you been? I know it's difficult. How
have you been? How have you been?
How are you keeping, Sarah?
Oh, pretty well,
English?
thanks.
Okay, so thank you for this reading. So you see here, to start the conversation with someone, you start by greeting this person here, either someone that you know or someone or person that you don't know, and this is the first time that you meet. And of course, you start by greeting him or her and then introducing yourself if you don't know or you have never met. So, I'm inviting you to watch
Dear
this.
colleague, by the way, Mrs. Nouha,
Yes,
I'd like to advise the participants here to take notes because it's important, or they can just screenshot, okay?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't remind you to take
I think
notes.
they are keen at taking notes, by the way, but just a simple advice, they can make screenshots to keep them for themselves, you know, because it helps them improve their language and review what was taught today, okay?
Yes, I'm happy, by the way, because they are doing well so far. So I'm very pleased to have them with us. Okay, so I'm inviting you now to watch this video and tell me what you are going to notice here. Okay?
Okay.
Hello, Kathy.
I'm going to repeat it.
Hello, Kathy. I can't believe it's still raining.
Yeah, it's terrible. Really bad.
When's it going to stop?
The forecast is not good.
Is it going to affect your plans?
Well, I was thinking of going to the shore this weekend, but now I think I won't.
There was a really strange man answering all my questions.
Okay, what do you think about this video? Is it funny?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, what was
It's
the
really
lady
strange,
shocked by
man.
the men's behavior here? What is it about here?
I think the lady was talking at phone, but the men think that she talked with him.
Yes, so the man thinks that she is talking to him.
With him. Yes.
So, and what happened?
He
So
answers
he,
the question.
answers him.
So he answered her questions.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. And what do you think about this type of conversation?
Maybe it's not polite because he didn't greeting her again. She say hello. He didn't answer her.
Yes.
Okay. When he down of the stairs, he didn't say goodbye or nice to see you. He don't talk to her.
Yes. So he didn't start his conversation with greeting.
Yes, it's not polite. It's not polite.
It's not polite. And what do we call this type of conversation? Okay, talking about the weather, talking about the maybe about the week, about activities, something like that. We call this conversation something. What do we call it?
Simple conversation.
Yes, simple conversation or so this type of conversation is called small talk. Sometimes when you have a meeting with the supervisor or when you are in a bus or in a train going somewhere, sometimes you have a small talk with your neighbor or your colleague who is sitting next to you, talking about the weather, talking about something in general, about your plans in the weekend or something you did last week. And this is, we call it small talk. And do you know the function? So the function here is why do you use this type of talk? Imagine the situation: you are attending a meeting with a supervisor, with the inspector, and you have a colleague, a new colleague, or new colleagues, and you are going to start this conversation with them. Why?
To have ideas about the person with who you talk.
Yes, maybe to be or to get introduced to this person, or to know more this person, or to break the ice because you are together in attending something, or together in long journey. So here you should break the ice and start a conversation So that's why you are using this type of conversation and you are starting this type of conversation. Have you ever experienced this type of conversation with strangers and with people that you didn't know, and then you knew after this conversation? Did you experience this type of conversations?
No, sorry, really no.
No?
No. For me, no.
Okay.
Mrs. Nouha, I have something to say. One of the participants said that was impolite. So usually this small talk, I mean, it's a ritual and it helps manage interpersonal distance. You know, when we talk about with friends and relatives, we used to use that small talk. For example, this woman was talking to a friend or a relative, for example, and the man doesn't know her. Although he doesn't know her, he started answering her questions, and that's why I mean, one of the participants said it's impolite. It's none of his business. It means, okay. So
Yeah.
the function is defining the relationship between friends, colleagues, and relatives. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Hannah. And the anecdote is that he himself, maybe he is considering this lady as impolite because she dared asking him these questions.
Yeah,
So you
absolutely.
see
Yeah.
here, so
I do
that's
agree.
the joke here. So because we consider him as impolite because he didn't greet her and he kept answering her questions, and he himself, maybe he is considering her as impolite because she dared asking him these questions. Now I'm inviting you to try to imagine this situation, not this situation, but maybe attending one inspector or the first meeting with inspector, and you have your colleagues in a new area here with you, new colleagues, or you are new in this area, and you are going to start conversation with your colleagues. What are the questions that you are going to ask? And what are the expressions that you are going to use in this context? Please go to the www.menti.com. Are you familiar with this tool, Mentimeter?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, some of you. Okay, so I invite you, if you have your mobile with you, so go to www.menti.com and type this code 834458 and 2. I'm going to share the screen of this game. You are going to answer this question. Do you know other expressions used in similar contexts? Okay, so here I'm going to invite you to what is okay. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you
Yes,
see the
yes,
code?
yes, yes.
Yes.
Give me the code, please, Nouha.
Yeah, it's in front of you. 8
On the top.
3 4
8
3 4 4 5 8 2.
8 4 3 4 4.
No, I'm sorry. 8 3 8
8 3
3 4 4
5
5
5
8 2. 5 8 2.
8 2. Okay.
Yeah, for example, when you are waiting for your turn in a doctor's office or in an administration in the CNAM, for example, you are waiting for your turn here. Maybe you are going to start a conversation with someone. Okay, just imagine the situation to pass the time.
Do you know other expression used in similar contexts? Small talk or
Only one participant so far. The others?
Hello.
Hello.
Mrs. Nouha, let me remind them that small talk samples are, related to weather, entertainment, favorite sport, news, etc. Okay.
Yes, this is how to start. I love your hair. That's very clever.
Good.
Yeah. And authentic. Yes. We used to start conversations like that. Did you watch the football match yesterday? Yes. Where are you from? That's good. It starts pouring. Very good. Yeah. I'm very happy with this contribution. So is there any other one is trying to join, or it's okay, we go on? Can we wait for the others to join, or you are not going to join?
I think it's fun. Come on, guys. Let's, participate, okay?
Yeah, the others. Yeah, so far the participations are very good and I like them. It's so hot. Did you go to the beach? Yeah, that's a way to start a conversation, but that's very good. And it's in context. Yeah, think about the situation or the context that we are living in, the COVID-19 situation and the lockdown, etc. Very good. Okay. I guess you got the meaning and the context here. So I'm going to share my presentation again, and we'll see what's next.
Okay.
Yes, Mrs. Hana? Okay, so the third part here is to keep the conversation going after starting this conversation with a greeting. So we can start with the greeting like here. So small talk. So what can we say in small talk? Can you read? Please.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? Beautiful day, isn't it? Yes, someone else?
It looks like it's going to rain. To rain.
To rain. Oh,
rain.
It looks like it's going to rain.
Looks like it's going to rain.
Beautiful
Yes.
day.
How was your weekend?
How was your weekend?
How was your weekend?
How was your weekend? Yes.
How was? Did you hear the last news?
The latest news.
Did you hear the latest news?
The latest news.
The latest news.
Very good. Okay. Next. You look?
Mrs. Nouha, I invite, for example, Donya and Shaima, for example, to take part in reading.
Yes.
Good.
Donya?
Yes. You look in great shape. Have you been working out?
Good.
Have you been working out? You look in great shape. Have you been working out? What do you mean by working out? Okay, so
practicing sport. Yeah.
Yes, working out. Here you look in great shape. Have you been working out? Working out here is practicing sport. It's not working outside the room or working outside the institution. So working out, it's to talk about sports. So when you ask about clarification, this is about the small talk, but asking about for clarification, yes, we can say, could you say that again, please? Or I didn't get you quite well. Could you repeat what you said, please? Or I didn't hear you. Could you please tell me again? Or I'm afraid I can't follow you. Would you mind speaking more slowly, please? So here, the expressions that you can use, for example, when I'm talking too fast, or maybe you don't understand something, you can use these expressions to ask for clarification from me or from any other trainer or inspector or any other one. Okay. And finally, taking leave. Do you know the meaning of the expression taking leave? What is the opposite of taking leave?
Start, no?
Start?
No. Taking
Or?
leave means going?
Or?
No.
When we meet, how do we start our conversation?
With hi and how are you?
Which are, agree? Hi, how are you? What is the function of this? Greeting, yes. And the opposite of greeting is taking leave. It's before we leave, we say, can you guess what are the expressions used in this situation? Before I show you these expressions?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, very good. Okay, so what are these expressions? Can you read them?
You.
I better be going. It's getting later.
So who is talking now? May I know your name, please?
Sameher.
Sameher. Okay.
Yeah.
So next.
So I'm
Thank you,
sorry,
Sameher.
but I have to leave now.
Yes.
See you later.
See you later around. Okay.
Take care.
Someone
Take care.
Yes, someone
Say
else.
hello to the
Say hello to the kids.
Say hello to the kids. Or
Bye, goodbye.
bye or goodbye. Okay. So this is to express taking leave. Okay, so now I guess I'm going to leave you 2 minutes so that you can practice. So you are going to fill in these blanks here with expressions that we have seen, and you are going to read the conversation, try to guess what is written here. Make sure that it's the correct one. So be careful of the answer and the question so that you know exactly what is asked, what you are asked to write in here. Okay, so I'll leave you maybe 2 minutes so that you can think about it. Okay.
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 So if you wish, I'm going back to the previous slide so that you have an idea of what we are going to do. Would you like?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can take screenshot.
Mrs. Nouha, there is Shaima raising her hand. Does
Yes.
she need something?
Shaima,
Does
have
she
you
want
finished?
Shaima?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What about the other participants? Mm-hmm.
Okay, have you finished?
Yes.
We have Semeh, right?
Semeher.
Yes.
Semeh, nice name. Okay, Semeh, good.
Thank you.
Good.
Yes.
I
Nouha.
can't wait to listen to them read their conversations, you know. Please mute your microphones, please.
Shall we start?
Okay, we'll just wait for the other participants. Like, for
Yes.
example, we have
I'm ready.
Malik, Hayat, Yasmin, Rihi, Risa, Dunya, Nasr, Fatima, etc. Okay, so for those who finished it, you can, raise your hands so that we can see who finished it and who did not. Okay, so we have early finishers here. Mrs. Nouha, do you want to listen to the first finisher, the early finisher, and then we move to the others, or shall we wait?
I guess maybe it's time that we move on.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay. So maybe we start with someone.
Yes. Can I start?
We have 3 participants raising their hands: Shaima, Samira, and Fatma.
And me, Abir.
Great.
Okay, so who's going to start?
Hi. How are
Yes.
you?
Fine. Mm-hmm.
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. And you? Mm-hmm.
I'm good, thanks. How was your weekend?
It was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And the weekend, it's terrible. I'm so tired. Oh,
Oh.
great. And what did you do?
I went to the cinema.
I went to the marriage of my uncle.
Excuse me, are you following the dialogue, ladies?
Yes.
We have
Yes.
excuse me. I didn't hear you well.
Shall we repeat? or we
Yes.
continue?
Yes, why not? Yes. And follow the pattern, please. Okay.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, so I'm okay. I'm good. Thanks. How was your weekend?
It was excellent.
Oh, great. And what did you do?
I went to the cinema.
Excuse me, I didn't hear you well. Could you repeat, please? Could you repeat again, please?
I said I went to the cinema. How about you? Did you do anything special?
Not really. I just stay at home.
I see. Well, it was nice talking to you, but I would better be going. I have got an online class in about half an hour. Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay, that's great. So, do you have?
Mrs. Nouha, the two participants' names are Abir
And Shaima.
and Shaima. Good.
That's good. Okay. Any other participants? Any other couple who wants to share or to?
I think we have Samir and
Yes, me.
Fatma.
Yasmin,
No,
Sameher.
Sameher.
Yes, Sameher and Fatma.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you please? Okay. So.
Okay. Hi, how are you? Hello.
Yes.
Hi,
So.
how are you?
Who's talking now? Samir is talking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Fatma, where are you? Fatma, we can't hear you. Fatma? Mrs. Nouha, I think she has got a problem. We can't hear her. We can't hear her. Her voice, I mean. So shall we ask someone else and then we move back? Right? Like for example, Abir. Abir,
Yes?
can you enact the conversation with Samir, please?
Yes. Okay.
Hello. Good. Tell
Hi,
me.
how are you?
Mhm.
I'm fine. Thank you. What about you?
I'm good, thanks. How was your weekend?
It's not bad.
Oh, great. And what did you do?
I go to the pool.
Excuse me, I didn't hear you well. Could you repeat it, please?
I said I went to the pool. How about you? Did you do anything special?
Not really, I just stay at home and watch TV.
I see. Well, I see. Well, it was nice talking to you, but I would better to going. I've got an online class in about half an hour.
Okay,
Goodbye.
goodbye. It was very nice to talk with you.
That's great. Very
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I'm proud of you. You're doing good. You're doing great, actually. Okay.
Thank you.
So that's a very good
Nouha,
conversation.
please.
Yes,
We say, but I'd better to going or I'd better to go.
I'd better to go.
To go. Okay.
Yes. Two plus the bare infinitive.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're going to practice some.
Shall we? Okay. I thought we're gonna listen to Fatma, but I think we're running out of time. Okay.
Yeah, so Mrs. Hana, so would you like to start from this part or?
Yes, as you like. Okay?
Okay. So, so would you like that I keep sharing my presentation, or it's okay, you can share?
Just a second, I'm checking, okay?
Okay.
Okay, just a second. Okay, so I start sharing my, okay. So would you just please stop sharing and I start sharing my own.
Okay.
I try, okay?
Okay, I did. So, Mrs. Hana? Okay, so we're going to wait for Mrs. Hana. So I'm going to remind you, I'd better. So who asked me about I see? Well, it was nice talking to you, but I'd better. It's not with to, but I'd better plus bare infinitive. We don't use to here. Okay? I'd better go. I'd better leave. I'd better go or I'd better leave. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
So we can see your screen now, Mrs. Hana. Finally.
Okay, good.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Finally. No, using Microsoft Teams, while using Microsoft Teams, we learn so many things. And sometimes things like these might happen. Okay, so you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Just a second, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to. Just a second, okay? It's a bit slow. Please.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I move it to the next slide and then I stopped. Okay, just a second.
Okay.
So. I'm gonna reshare it now.
Yes.
Okay, so we're on slide number 8, right?
Maybe. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna. I didn't want to share it. I mean, starting from the first slide. That's why it takes some time. Okay. Now you can see my presentation, right?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, finally. Okay, so it's time for pronunciation. Okay, pronunciation time. As we say, pronunciation has made many an innocent word sound like a doctor's orders for a stomach pain. And you're gonna learn what we mean by that, okay? So, we have tongue twisters. In English, we use tongue twisters to improve our pronunciation. Okay, we have a video to watch. Okay, and I'm gonna ask you to take some papers and take your pens and take notes. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing this, and we're going to move to the video. Okay.
Sorry, your voice is not clear.
Actually, I can hear her. Is this problem with everybody here?
Yes, the it's not
I'm
clear.
going to review. I'm going to raise the volume. Okay, thank you for your remark. Okay, and once you see the video, please do tell me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So you're supposed to take your pens and papers and please take some notes. Okay, while watching the video. Okay, let's start. Mrs. Nouha, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Good.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Not anymore. Okay, Mrs. Hana. Mrs. Hana, can you hear us?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I suggest that you, yeah, Mrs. Nouha, I suggest that you share the screen because your screen because I think I have an issue with the net.
Okay. I'll do right now.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? This time, a bit slower. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Let's try again at normal speed. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Now for a bit of fun. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Okay, great. So I would like to ask the participants about the sounds that are repeated in the video.
P.
Which sounds are repeated in the video? Yes, sir. P. Perfect. Yes, sir. P. Mm-hmm. What else? Or P. The sound P. Sorry, the sound P. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What else?
The T also.
The K. Mm-hmm. Good. And the. Mm-hmm. What two other sounds?
The Q.
Yeah, the R and the D. Good. So we have some sounds repeated here, and I want you now, while moving to the next slide, to try to to read. Okay, to practice tongue twister game. Okay, to play the game. Okay. So Mrs. Nouha, yes, let's move to the next slide. Now it's your turn, sorry. So, someone to read, yeah, can you move back, please?
Peter
Good.
paper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Okay, so Peter?
Peter paper.
Piper.
Piper.
Peter Piper.
Pickled.
Picked. Okay, picked. Okay, listen to me. Picked. What can you hear here? What can you hear? Id, t, or d? Picked.
Peter paper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Good. We have two green peppers. Good. So we have two underlined letters here. Id, in the word picked and pickled. Okay. The first word here, picked. Which sound? Which sound do you hear for ed? T, d, or id? T. Perfect. T. Good. And the number two now. Number two. Pickled. To, d, or id?
Id.
I'm going to read it again, okay? Picked.
It.
To, d, or id?
D.
D. Finally, good. D. So it's not t and it's not d, it's id. Okay, yes, go ahead, Mrs. Nouha, yes, sir? Miss Nouha, hello? Okay. So are there endings pronounced the same way? Explain. So, okay, so let's move to B. Okay. How about this word? Weighted. Weighted. Can you tell me if you can hear t, d, or id? Weighted.
Id.
It's perfect. Okay, so so are there the three words in green, are they pronounced in the same manner?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so we have the first one, the first id is pronounced t, the first ed is pronounced t, the second ed is pronounced d, and the third ed is pronounced id. So let me ask you about the verbs. In which tense are these verbs? Present or past?
The past.
Good. The past. So we're
Past,
talking here
simple
about
past.
good, of verbs in the simple past, regular verbs in the simple past. Good. So we heard someone reading the tongue twister. I want another volunteer, please, to read this tongue twister and this tongue twister correctly. Okay. Is there someone to volunteer here?
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Okay, good. Not bad. Thank you so much. Okay, let's carry on now. Yes, Ms. Nouha. Okay, so we're going to complete the rule for pronouncing the ed ending of the simple past verbs here. So we have number one, the t. If the base verb ends in an sound, so we have if the verb if the base if the base verb ends in an voiced or unvoiced sound like th, sh, ch, que, pe, or se, you're going to tell me if it it is a voiced or unvoiced sound. So it is here unvoiced sound. Okay. Watched, missed, helped. I need someone to read, please. Yes, sir?
Watched, missed, helped.
Perfect. Correct pronunciation. Okay. Now we have the id. If the base verb ends in or sound. Handed, wanted, ended. Before showing the answers, Mrs. Nouha, can you guess, I mean, the ending of this verb? For example, the word hand ends with
D.
the verb hand ends with T or G?
D.
G.
Want ends with yes, sir? Ends with one.
D.
Want. Want ends with
T.
T. Perfect. And ends with end. With D. Okay. So if the base verb ends with ends in D or T sound, we have ed. Okay. Good. So let me repeat. Concerning the pronunciation of the ed, ed, and of the ed ending of past verb. So we have first the T. If the base verb ends in unvoiced sound like f, sh, ch, k, p, s. Okay. Or if the base and we pronounce id if the base verb ends in D or T sound, like the examples we have mentioned so far. And now let's move to the D sound. Okay, if the base verb ends in who knows? By the way, let's move to it. If we recall the verb, for example, waited. If we recall the verb waited, yes, sir. Sorry, the verb pickled. Okay, it ends with a pickle. It ends with the sound pickle. L. Okay. So if the base verb ends in any of the remaining sounds. Okay, let me remind you. Okay, let's focus here. It's a bit complicated, but let me explain. So for T, we have the sounds f, the sounds f, sh, ch, k, p, s, and some read like sh, ch, k. It is unvoiced, okay? So that's why I'm pronouncing them like this, okay? And we have s. And for it, if the base verb ends in D or T, what do we have? We have all the remaining sounds. I mean, other than d, t, f, sh, ch, k, p, and s. The other sounds, I mean, the other verbs ending in other sounds, we're gonna categorize them into the three category, which is d. For example, I'm going to ask you about this sound. For example, the w sound. Where shall we put it? The w sound in the first, second, or third? The w sound.
Third.
Yes, sir?
Third.
The third sound. Very good. So we have here, for example, like chew, for example. Okay, like chew, when we have the verb chewed, also we put it in the third column. I'm going to give you another example. If a verb, for example, ends with the letter R. Okay, a verb ends with R, with the letter R. In which column or which group shall we put it? First, second, or third?
Third
Id
one.
or
Third
de?
column.
Third
column.
column.
The rule is quite easy. So if you have verbs ending in T or G, it's quite simple. We pronounce it id. I'm talking about simple past. Good. If you have verbs ending in sh, ch, f, k, p, or s, it's pronounced t. For all the other, I mean, sounds, okay, for all the other verbs ending in other, I mean, letters other than t, etc. So we have to pronounce them de. I mean, I'm talking about the ending of the past verbs. Okay, good. We have a video which is quite useful and that can help you better understand the rules. Mrs. Nouha, I sent you a link via Messenger. Could you please share the video? I wanted to share my presentation where I have the video, but I couldn't, unfortunately. Okay. So you're gonna watch a video where
yes, just 1 minute, please.
Good.
Okay. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Can you click on the full screen mode?
Position of the suffix ed determines its sound. Ed is used to represent the past. My name's Ed. You can call me Ed, or you can call me D, or you can call me T. What sound will ed make? How do we know? The dead-ted strategy. When a root word ends with D or T, these two letters join ed. Land, landed. Start, started. Applaud, applauded.
There's the pass, Ray Allen.
The whisper strategy. When a whispered sound ends a root word, ed joins the word and a whispered t is heard. The whispered letters are K, CK, C, F, S, X, and P, SH, CH, and PH. K, F, S, S, Ch, Ch. Kicked. Kicked. ED makes the T sound. Pumped. Pumped. ED makes the T sound. Pitch. Pitched. ED makes the T sound. The noisy strategy. When a noisy sound ends a root word, ed joins the word and a noisy d is heard. If the ending letter is heard with your voice, then ed as d is the choice. Roar. Roared. Ed makes the d sound. Chew. Chewed. Ed makes the d sound. Sneeze. Sneezed. Ed makes the d sound. The popular suffix ed comes last to represent an action past. Find the letters that end the word to choose which ed sound is heard.
Good. So here is a useful video where you can have, I mean, multiple examples. Okay. Okay, now let's move to the next slide. Yes, Mrs. Nouha. Okay, for example, follow. Follow. See the phonetic transcription here below the word. Okay, you can't find these phonetic transcriptions here in the dictionaries. You can use, for example, online dictionaries like Cambridge or Oxford to check the pronunciation of words. Okay, so learning is a. Can you guess the word, please? That will follow its
Treasure.
owner. Yes, sir?
Treasure.
Treasure. Good. What's your name?
Shaima.
Shaima. Good. Thank you for the correct answer, Shaima. Good. Okay. So, can you read the sentence now?
Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner.
Everywhere. Very good. Okay, let's move on,
Everywhere.
Mrs. Everywhere. Yeah. Let's follow Mrs. Sousan. Hello. Nouha?
Yes.
Ability has no time.
Okay. So, ability has
Ability has no shelter.
Has no
Okay,
time.
the word starts with S. What can you see in the picture?
May I interfere?
Yes.
So look at the picture. What do you see in the picture here?
Their focus on their focus is on the clock. That's why they're talking about time.
Yes. So usually, so this place that we work in.
School.
School. Yeah, school.
Good.
So you see here ability. So by the way, it's ability. It's not ability. It's ability has no school. Ability. So be careful. It's different from able or be able. Able is a, and here ability has no school. Sorry to interfere, Mrs. Hana. Okay.
You're welcome. And by the way, this is a common mistake. Okay, like the word great, for example. Some people read it great. Okay, so we have most of the time we have to check the pronunciation of words. Thank you so much. Yeah. So let's carry on. Now we're going to move to the Kahooted game, right? So Mrs. Nouha is going to share the Kahooted game, yes? Before this one, right? The Kahooted game.
Okay.
Okay, no, you're going probably to stop sharing this PowerPoint presentation and move to www.kahoot.
I think it's not ready. Kahoot it now is not ready. So let's do the immersive reader before, and then
no problem. So,
okay.
Well, this is a useful tool, by the way, for the participants with us. You can use, for example, immersive reader to check pronunciation. Immersive reader is already there in Hotmail. Okay, so you can go to www.hotmail.com, for example, make an account there. And by the way, Mrs. Nouha, could you please share, for example, that document, that Microsoft Word document with us?
Okay, I do.
So let me remind you that once you create your own account, Hotmail account, for example, you can move to Microsoft Docs, okay, and Microsoft Word, sorry. And as you know, Hotmail is a Microsoft tool. That's why I'm asking you to use my Hotmail, okay? So, and you move to immersive reader, and it is for you. In that way, you have an advantage, which is someone reading for you. Okay, in that way you can hear, and then when you read, you read correctly. Okay.
So I'm trying here to.
You can, Nouha.
Yes.
Nouha,
Yes.
please, you can share it on the Google Drive.
Mm-hmm.
Gmail.
Gmail.
Yeah, she can, for example, I mean, just open another. Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying here because you know that some tech issues may appear, especially that I
Yeah.
use the Google. That's why I
It's
asked
already.
her.
I think first of all, you must stop sharing the presentation, right?
Yeah.
On Gmail Drive.
No, it's okay. It's an online doc, so she only she's going only to, I mean, share the link, okay, an online link, okay, and we're gonna show you how to use immersive reader. We're gonna show you a sample, and of course, with immersive reader, you can use the language you like, okay. If you wanna use, for example, French, English, or any other languages, okay.
Yes.
And sometimes you can, for example, teach your kid how to read by simply copying, for example, the text and clicking on immersive reader, and he's going to read for you. In that way, your kid can learn, for example, the pronunciation of different words, be it English, French, or any other language. And for some students with dyslexia, for example, it helps a lot. Okay. So, did you manage, Mrs. Nouha, did you manage, I mean, to share?
Yes, let's wait for this to appear.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're waiting, okay. Okay, good.
Okay, can you see it?
Okay, good. We can see. Okay, so Mrs. Louhe is going to click on the word. It's written there in French, affichage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see immersive reader. Okay.
Okay.
Of course.
Can you see
of
it?
course. Good. Yeah, you can see mode lecture, mode very good. Okay, so she's going to click, and we're going to listen. In English, you can see the word display. Okay, and in French, affichage. Okay, display. So we click on display and immersive. Okay, and it's quite simple. You click on play now.
Mm-hmm. You can choose the voice, woman or man.
Good.
The speed of the voice.
Mm-hmm.
So this tool is useful so that we can check the pronunciation of a text or paragraph or even a word.
And it's quite easy to use. I mean, saves time and quite practical. Maybe you have an internet issue. That's why an issue with the net. That's why we can't listen quite. I mean, clearly to the text.
Finally, as his stomach rumbled, he stumbled upon a farmer's wall. At the top of the wall, he saw the biggest, juiciest grapes he'd ever seen. They had a rich, purple color, telling the fox.
Okay, we can hear you.
To reach the grapes, the fox had to jump high in the air. As he jumped, he opened his mouth to catch the grapes, but he missed. The fox tried again, but missed yet again. He tried a few more times, but kept failing. Finally, the fox decided it was time to give up and go home. While he walked away, he muttered, "I'm sure the grapes were sour anyway."
Okay.
So much. Okay, now shall we move to the Kahoot game?
Yes. Okay, I do.
Thank you so much. So every one of you should, I mean, move to www.kahoot.it and quickly, please. Okay. Pick up your mobile phone and come on, let's play. Okay, time for gaming. Okay. Okay, repeat. So go to www.kahoot.it, please, quickly. Okay. If you're ready, please raise your hands, okay, so that we can see, I mean, the number of participants ready for the game, okay? Okay, thank you so much. Mrs. Nouha is so quick, okay? She has already shared, I mean, the code. Here we have the code, okay? Okay, come on, quickly, okay? So go to www.kahoot.it, okay? I repeat, go to www.kahoot.it. Okay. How many participants joined the conversation now? One player. Come on, Abir. We have Abir. We have 3 participants. Come on. Let's take part in the game, okay? Okay, enter the code, which is 792978. I repeat, 792978. Okay. How many participants so far? 6 players. You can I mean, give your name or a pseudonym as you like, okay, nickname, okay. So we have 6 players. What about the others? Come on, hurry up, okay. Okay. For the ones who want to take part in the game and they are not ready yet, you can raise your hand so that we can wait for you. Okay. So we have 6 participants here. Okay, I repeat, if you want to take part in the game and you have an issue with the net and you want to join us, please raise your hands, okay? So Yasmin, we will wait for Yasmin. What about the others, okay? Yasmin wanna join us. What about Hayat, Melek, Samir, etc., okay? Please do join us, okay, in the game.
Fatma.
Fatma also. Believe me, ladies, it's funny. Okay, so it's a lot of fun. Sorry, it's a lot of fun. I advise you to take part in it.
Sorry, but how can I join you?
It's quite simple. You www.kahoot.it. Kahoot, K-A-H-O-O-T, K-A-H-O-O-T, and .it, and you enter the code. The code is already shared on the screen, which is 792978. I repeat, 7929 and 78. So we have 8 participants. One of you has just made a mistake. He or she entered the code once again instead of her name. I think her name, because I think all of you are ladies today. So we have Dunya, Abir, Fatma, Shaima, Sameher, and someone else, I don't know who, and Yasmin. Very good. Okay, for the one who entered the code, can you just correct your names?
Or maybe tell us what is your name so that when ranking, we are going to mention your name.
Anyway, okay, so shall we wait for other participants or shall we start? Is there anyone who is raising his or her hand? Let me check.
No.
Okay, Hayed, do you want us to wait for you? For example, Donya or Shaima or... Okay, let's start, okay? You're going to click on the colors, okay? So, question 1. When someone answers, you can call me, the question is red. How old are you? Blue. Can I call you later? Yellow. What's your name? Or green. Where are you from? Okay, quickly. You can call me. How old are you? Can I call you later? What's your name? Or where are you from?
Oh, only one answer.
Oh, maybe they're taking their time to answer. So
No, I don't hear you very well.
shall we repeat, Mrs. Nouha? What do you think? Shall we repeat, or we carry on?
Yeah, I think we should carry on. But normally you need two screens, two monitors, so that you can see the question on the screen in front of you and the answer with your mobile phone. Okay, can you do it?
Please repeat the question, please.
Okay, do you have two devices? Are you logging in with two devices? With your mobile or with your computer?
Good.
Computer and mobile.
That's good. Okay. So try to look at the question in front of you and answer with your mobile. Okay.
Okay.
So let's move on. So it is number one. Is the only one who answered actually. So next. Which of the following is considered small talk? Red, take care. Yellow, could you please tell me again? Blue, did you hear the latest news? And green, say hello to the kids. Small talk. Very good. Okay, so 5 did it. Did you hear the latest news, Mrs. Hana? Yes.
Okay, they start understanding. I mean the
concept,
the way the game is played. Okay.
Okay. Shall I move on, Mrs. Hana?
Yes, go ahead.
Howdy is an informal kind of greeting. Yellow, blue is true and red is false. Yes, howdy. Mrs. Hana?
Okay, you have 3 correct answers and 3 wrong answers. So
yes,
equal. Equal, yeah. Let's see who got the first place. Oh, excellent. We have Shaima now. Okay, then Samika, then it, then Dunya, then up. Good. See you later is used as a small talk for giving information, for giving clarification, or when taking leave. See you later.
Very good.
So we have Shaima number 1. Very good. Okay, we have the true or false question. The phonetic transcription for ability is ability. True or false? We're talking about that, remember? Okay,
false. Very good.
Good.
Six. It's not a.
Questions, very good. False. Okay, so you have question 6 out of 11. How do you pronounce ed in watched? It, id, or the? Watched. Here we have 4 answers. It's 2, of course. Good. We have Shaima, Yasmin, and Samir. Very good. Carry on, Shaima. Very good. Okay, now we're going to type the answer. You use your keyboard to type the answer. How is ed pronounced in Pleclid? Okay. In Pleclid. Submit, yes. Submit the answer quickly, quickly. We have 2 seconds left. Okay.
D.
D. Okay.
Pickled.
So we still have time on the top of okay, top. Okay, immersive reader is used to explain words, give the right pronunciation, provide synonyms or correct spelling mistakes.
You can select more than one.
Yeah. And you click on submit.
Yes.
Maybe they didn't click on submit. That's why some of them didn't answer. Okay, so we have 3 correct answers. Still have Shaima, Yasmin, and then Samir. Very good. Okay. What about practice? Come on. Reorder words to get a proverb. Ability, school, law, path. Okay. You should click and drop the rectangles. Okay. Reorder. We've seen that so far. Okay, so we have word ability, school, know, and has. Okay. After you reorder this rectangles, these squares, so click on submit or click on the K logo, okay, or K item.
So the correct order is ability has no skill.
Next question. We have Shaima on the top, then Yasmin, then Samir. Good.
Type your answer. Learning is a that will follow its owner everywhere. Follow.
We've seen the word, and we had, I think, Shaima reading it. Shaima or Abir reading the word thing. Okay, quickly. And this is the picture, by the way. A picture that illustrates the word. Quickly, we have 2 seconds. Treasure. Good. Treasure.
Okay.
So, have Shaima and then Yasmin. Very good, Yasmin. She's in progress. Okay. Okay, now we're going to reorder. We have 4 words and we have to reorder them quickly, okay? We have Peter Piper, pickled peppers, okay? And use and click on the icon, the K icon. Be quick, okay? Picked Peter Piper a peck of pickled peppers. Did you finish? How many correct answers?
It's with the statistics, 83% and 17%.
Yeah. So most of them answered correctly. So let's see who got the first place. Third place to it. Second place to Yasmin. And the first place goes to
Shaima.
Shaima.
Congratulations. Followed by Adir and Dammak.
Nice job, okay? So, as you see, these online tools, use it for gaming, makes your class a lot of fun, okay? And it helps engage the pupils in your class. So we've seen so far Mentimeter and Kahoot it, okay? And the immersive reader as well. So here we have a homework to do at home, which is quite interesting, by the way. So it's entitled the homework. Okay, it's entitled "My Life in 5 Sentences." So you're going to record a Flipgrid video in which you introduce yourself and talk about your hobbies. So you introduce yourself and talk about your hobbies in a video you record in a Flipgrid. So you go to www.flipgrid.com, okay, and we're going to provide you we're going to provide you with the correct link via emails. Okay, we're going to send you emails. So you will get useful feedback to help you tweak your pronunciation. Okay, and of course we're going to give you the code. Okay.
Through emails.
So much. Yeah.
Through emails.
Yeah. So we just send you the emails and you take your time, to write 5 sentences and then record a video. Of course, you're going to take your time and do something great, I guess. Okay. So this is the end, of our session. I hope you liked it. I do apologize for this technical problem I had today because you know, I have a little issue with the net. But thanks to Mrs. To the hero, Mrs. Nouha Dammak, she helped me a lot. So thank you a lot. Okay, you saved my life. So thank you all for your enthusiasm, for being here with us. Thank you, and I hope you record, I mean, these videos as soon as you can, as soon as you receive the emails, and we can't wait to, I mean, to watch them, right? Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for your efforts.
Thank you. Yes. So, Mrs. Nouha, I suppose this is the end of the session. Shall we? Yes, Mrs. Nouha. Shall we start
Okay.
recording?
So I'm very pleased that you joined us, and we're going to meet you. I'm going to meet you tomorrow because Mrs. Hana is going to have another session with another group, and we're going to meet tomorrow with in another session dealing with another subject and another topic. Hope that you prepare some questions for the tomorrow's topic. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shame. Goodbye.